Welcome to 2024. I am Ben Friedman, film critic, and today I am talking the newest Netflix film. This film is up for Oscars. It is directed by J.A. Bayona, who has previously directed Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom, a movie I don't love. And then he also directed a movie that I did love in A Monster's Call. He is back for Society of the Snow, which is the newest Netflix film. It is eligible for the 2023 Oscars despite coming out the first weekend of January, and I'm here to talk about it today. So Society of the Snow. This follows the real-life story of the 1972 Uruguayan rugby team who, while flying over the Andes, crashes, and this plane of 40-plus people is reduced down to 16 who are forced to survive in the Andes as they wait rescue. This is a survival thriller directed by J.A. Bayona, and it is composed of a cast that is completely made up of Uruguayan and Argentine actors. And J.A. Bayona is a director that I have mentioned I am mixed on. However, when I like him, like I did in A Monster's Call, I like him. And then when he's making Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom, I just find him to be a little bit out of his element. And J.A. Bayona was the right man for this job. Having previously directed such films as The Impossible, he was able to show that he could get the survival thriller aspects of this film while also showing that in A Monster's Call, he could capture the emotion and intensity of a story like this. And Society of the Snow is an extremely intense movie. While watching it, I kept having the thought in my head of, I would not be able to survive this because every event just seems so life-alteringly terrible that I just felt like I would give up so quickly. And it is a testament to these characters that they are able to survive in these situations, because when the worst thing that happens in this film happens, you're like, okay, where will continues to throw just different elements because we are in the coldest of coldest settings, and thus the elements are against everyone, and the snow in this film is scary. You really feel the cold of this movie. You really feel that coming in, and you see these characters just getting ridden with frostbite as they have to survive and make do with this new life that they now live in the snow. It's a harrowing story. And again, while watching it, I'm just like, I could never do this. I would not be able to have the human strength to be able to succeed in this thing. And that's what J.A. Bayona is investigating in this movie. How does one survive this, and what must one do, and how does one interact with another person during these events? And you really feel the dynamic between all of these characters as they're put through trial and tribulations. And that's what Society of the Snow does so well. It is a movie that feels vast in scope because we are in the Andes, and thus you have these huge mountainous landscapes, and it just feels so open world. And then it also just feels so trapped and claustrophobic because where are you going to go in the snow? There's no one who will ever be able to find you. The few moments where we see other people, either if it's by a plane, it's so low and you feel the distance between them and the plane up there that it just feels like you're in this huge, vast black hole that you can't escape out of. So the whole world is in front of you, and yet it's so trapping because while you have room to move, there's nothing that will ever get you out of that. And that's what I think J.A. Bayona does so well as a director, is capturing that scale of this movie along with the personal dynamics of the characters. Am I going to sit here and say that Society of the Snow is this incredibly original film? No, it hits all of the survival beats that you are well familiar with other survival movies. It hits it well. J.A. Bayona is a very competent director, and all the actors are competent in this film. And it's such a harrowing, true story that is so incredible to behold that, yes, that all those factors working at a level of good with this story is able to make something extraordinarily special in scenes. Do I think this whole movie works to the best degree? I don't think so. I think there are moments where it can feel a little prolonged, where the dynamics of the characters don't fully work, where you're not really invested in a lot of these characters because You don't really feel the dynamic of everyone involved, but you do feel with a few of the main characters. And I think that's enough to get us through this story. And as the group becomes smaller and smaller, and they have to kind of be put in this situation of survival and doing things that they would never think about doing, but are forced to do in this situation, that's where I found the movie to work. And just again, that experience of, oh my God, what would I do in this scenario? That's when it works best, when it really does put you in the shoes of these characters. And you're like, yeah, well, this character who's saying something unfathomable all of a sudden makes sense, because what else are they going to do? If they have to survive, this is the thing they have to do next. I think it is well worth your time. And it is, even if not the most original film, is one worth watching just to experience what these people went through. I found it really good effort from J.A. Bayona, and I can definitely recommend Society of the Snow, which I'm doing a new thing here. I've got this board. I'm going to give it 1, 2, 3.5 stars here on the Beneverse movie channel. This is the issue with chalk, where it's just like, you have to like, does that even look like a half star? I don't know, but it's good enough. 3.5 stars for Society of the Snow. So thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more reviews. Take care and bye-bye.